There is a universal feeling of dread when it comes to group work. In my studies, group work is most dreaded in school settings.
So, we ask people to teach one another to work into groups, but we never train people on how to do that. So I'd like to see greater training in working in groups. Right now, I don't know of any training that we have that teaches people how to work effectively in groups other than a group dynamics class in the communication department, which, minimal people take, as far as the campus as a whole.
BYU Idaho is a university that encourages group work, but the question is, should it? To help get a better feel for how group work is viewed, I looked outside of BYU Idaho.
My name is Seth Craven. I was at Snow College, majoring in criminal justice. I hate group work. I only had like 3 classes that I ever had to do group work in. And it was different every time I did it.
Are you really? Group work has no universally understood structure. What is the right way to go about group work? Some students wonder why all this group work is required. Most of the response given is that it prepares us for the real world.
Groups, that is the reality of it. When you go out into the world, you have to work with groups. And I work in a dental office, and so obviously there's the small group of the dentist and the assistants, and a financial coordinator maybe, is your small team that you work with every day, and you have to work well together, and everybody has to do their part.
So we're in families, we're in communities, we're in neighborhoods, we're in school, we're in work organizations, we're in clubs, we're in civic organizations, we're in governments. So groups are everywhere, and so it's not something that we can just get away from. I think primarily I'd like to see people appreciate group work more than they do right now.
Can students be taught to think positively when it comes to group work? Unless we can come up with a solid way to handle group work, it's unlikely. Something needs to change.